Alright, so the Las Vegas Grand Prix is on this weekend, guys. The third to last round of the 2024 Formula One World Championship, and the round where Max Verstappen can clinch his fourth consecutive F1 Drivers' World title in a row. Now, this seemed like a bit of something that might not have really happened not too long ago, but Max Verstappen's incredible drive in Brazil in the previous round has really made this a possibility. It was always likely that Verstappen was going to win the championship. It was always an outside shot for Lando Norris to be able to overturn that deficit, but it's looking likely now that Verstappen will win the title in Las Vegas, but it is not a certainty. So let's have a look at the different permutations. Let's have a look at how Max Verstappen can win the Formula One World Championship at Las Vegas. So currently, as things stand, there are 86 points to play for in the remainder of the Formula One World Championship. So anybody that is within 86 points of Max Verstappen is in with a mathematical chance of winning the World Championship. Now, surprisingly, this actually includes Charles Leclerc, who is exactly 86 points behind Max Verstappen. However, he cannot win the championship, not just because it's incredibly unrealistically, but even if Max Verstappen DNFs from all the races and the sprint in Qatar, and even if Charles Leclerc wins every race, wins the sprint race, and also picks up the fastest lap points at each race, he will still not be ahead of Max Verstappen. They will be tied on points, but Max Verstappen will be ahead because of the countback rule. The countback rule is basically what is used to split drivers who are on the same amount of points. It basically goes on the highest finish you achieve through the season. So for both Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc, that is first place. But Max Verstappen has far more wins than Charles Leclerc. In fact, Max Verstappen, I believe, has 7 victories so far this season. Not 8 actually in total because of Brazil. Yeah, 8 victories. Charles Leclerc, meanwhile, has 3 victories. So even if Charles Leclerc wins every race, he will still be on 6 wins, which is less than Max Verstappen's 8 in that scenario. So even if that was to happen, Charles Leclerc will not overtake him. So Charles Leclerc is out of the championship battle mathematically. Lando Norris is still in this battle mathematically, though. At the moment, he is 62 points behind Max Verstappen. He is on 331 points, while Max Verstappen is on 393. So basically, after this round, it's 25 points for a win in both Abu Dhabi and Qatar, so that is 50 points, plus the 2 points for fastest laps in both of those, plus the sprint victory as well. That is the maximum that Lando Norris can achieve, and that totals to 60 points. So Lando Norris needs to finish ahead of Max Verstappen, and he needs to finish ahead of him by enough points to overturn a little bit more of that deficit. In fact, Norris effectively would have to gain at least 3 points on Max Verstappen. So, for example, even if Norris finishes ahead of Max Verstappen, depending on where those placings are, it might not be enough. Now, if Lando Norris wins in Las Vegas and Max Verstappen is second, then the championship battle will go to Qatar. Again, it's not, Norris is not going to win the championship. It's just not going to happen. So, effectively, what Max Verstappen needs to do, if he finishes ahead of Lando Norris, no matter what, he will be champion in Las Vegas. He will be crowned around Las Vegas' strip. And what a place to actually win and celebrate as well your world title is Las Vegas. That's a very good setting to have it in for sure. So, yeah, it's very likely that Verstappen is going to win the World Championship. It's pretty much a done deal. And as long as he finishes ahead of Lando Norris, then he will be champion in Las Vegas. But if Lando Norris finishes ahead with a point swing of 3 or more, because again, he can't tie with Max Verstappen. Even if Lando Norris wins all remaining 3 rounds, he still won't have as many wins as what Max Verstappen does. He would have the same problem that Charles Leclerc would in that scenario. So yeah, just one going over the different permutations there, guys. Like, the championship battle realistically is over when it comes to the drivers. The constructors is another thing entirely. That is a very close battle between McLaren, Ferrari, and Red Bull, and I can't wait to see how that plays out. There is a lot to play for, so this is a long way from a dead rubber. There is no accusations of that, because all 3 of those teams will be gunning to try and get the win and win the Constructors' crown. But what do you think is going to happen, guys? Who's going to win the Las Vegas Grand Prix this weekend? Let us know in the comments below. And of course, keep it subscribed to the F1Chronicle.com to see much more content on the world of Formula One just like this. Like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell as well, and we'll see you very soon, guys. Have a good one.